Off, dude.
We are officially recording.
Officially recording. Okay. First topic of the night, guys. Talk to me about the Pens. What the hell? I mean, it's the elephant in the room. Let's just let me preface. It's the elephant in the room. Nobody expected this. Montreal did not lead a season that would suggest they're going to come in and beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round of the playoffs. They don't have the caliber or the depth to do that. Yet here we are. And we're looking at another disappointing Pens playoff outing, similar to last season. What's going on?
Yeah.
The Pens just didn't bring the intensity. I didn't see any intensity from any of our superstars, especially capitalizing on any of the fucking power plays we got. I mean, you put Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and Jake Gensel on the power play. These guys can't find a way to score. I mean, come on. People like to blame Murray, but I think it was like we just couldn't get any momentum going. There was a lack of intensity, and we just got outplayed, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Mitch, what do you think?
I think Murray's done for, man. I don't know. You get canned in the the elimination game. Even if they win that, I mean, even if they win this game, Jari's going to play the rest of the playoffs. Even if they did win this game.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree. Jari's a better goaltender. I mean, you play GM, hypothetical GM, which I love to do, but you go back to the Fleury, getting rid of Fleury to Vegas. It seems like the bad move in my opinion.
I mean,
but besides the
hindsight,
point,
yeah. I mean, we forget.
Hindsight, true, but God, Murray just I don't know, man.
There's
he just
no
hasn't
way.
been there.
There's no way they weren't going to go Murray over
Jari
Flower.
or Flower.
I'm saying like back then.
Yeah,
like
I mean, you have to remember Murray won us 2 cups. Like we had him for both cup rides. Murray was in
and
net.
I don't think it's the goal. I don't think the problem.
No. I mean, you have to look at the defense
too. It's the defensive depth. It's the scoring depth too. Like who's like your third line? Like I don't.
Yeah,
it's easy to say that right now after the penalty coming back to Columbus. It's tough to say that right now after the break, but like there's not a lot of depth in that Pittsburgh roster anymore. It's just
I was always really high on Nick Bukestad coming from Florida. I thought that dude would have plugged in and done really well, but then again, I thought the same thing about Galchenyuk. I thought he just needed a restart. And he just never clicked, man.
One more time for me. Can you say Galchenyuk?
I'm gonna say how I want to say it.
That's
I'll
a wild pronunciation.
I'll say Pierre-Luc Dubois if I want to. So
let's face it, fellas. Let's face it. The Pens missed fat Phil Kessel all fucking year.
Also, Bukestad had a spine or fucking spine surgery or something. So
I'm not to.
Go on.
Injury aside, I'm saying that guy had talent, man. He could have brought some depth to that team, and even pre-injury.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, who does? I feel like every team Hagelin's ever played for, people miss him. He just brings so much energy. I saw him play at Michigan when he was still in college, and the dude was just a spark plug. Like everywhere he goes, he brings what you want, especially in a playoff series.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out to 3 more years of Jack Johnson on your decor, too, by the way, guys. Have fun with that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, what a bad contract.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
No, like, I love JJ was here in Columbus. Like, I was a big fan, but, like, you can't ignore the statistics that he, like, holds the fucking teams back when he's on the ice. Like, he is who he is. And,
yeah, I mean...
Yeah, the league's different now. You can't just be that type of guy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I just think they got outplayed. They didn't, just plain and simple. Like I don't know, you really can't
couldn't score. Gino didn't look good. I think
Malkin underperformed definitely. You know, I mean, so did really all our superstars except Crosby brought the heat a little bit, but I mean,
he's
who else
gonna
did?
Turn it on.
Yeah. We need more from our top performers.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Do you think it's kind of running its course, Kara? Do you think that this core is a move?
I mean, it was Crosby's birthday today. They're getting a little old.
I'm not saying move Crosby. I don't think Yeah, like don't move Crosby. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, you know,
it is.
Is a guy like
it? It is telling that they didn't get in the top 4. Like the fact that the Flyers are playing in the round robin.
The Flyers scare me, actually.
That's a topic of discussion tonight, Grant. We'll get to that. Yeah. But as far as the Pens,
are good.
The Flyers are really good.
I'm scared about that. But in regards to the Pens,
good.
Well, they're gonna get fucking Lafa Lane, and it's not gonna matter.
Oh my God, she's got a cannon. Oh. Anyways, guys, this is my third one of these, and it's it's potent.
What is that?
Anyways,
yeah, what the hell?
It's a lot of voodoo, man. It's a lot of voodoo.
Real quick, what is everyone drinking right now? We're all drinking.
Shandy.
I felt super rich today, so I bought one of these Miller Lite pints.
I got a couple of those in the fridge, man.
Dude, I'm drinking a Daddy.
You can put the cap back on. That's nice.
They're refreshing, man. Jeez.
I hope you feel even more rich here in the next couple hours. So.
Oh, dude. Grant,
hold on. Can we talk? Hold on.
Let's just talk through it? Quick. I just got to get it out, man. If the Jackets win and the Moose Knuckles win too, we're looking pretty nice.
The Knucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Moose Knucks, yeah. Look at the Moose Knucks, baby. But that was an easy pick because fuck the Wild, go Avs. Anyways, all right. Next topic of discussion. Something more. What's going on, Grant?
I tried to open the beer with my teeth and I can't do it. So.
All right. Well, this podcast is never going to be official till you can do that. So practice. Anyways, one topic of discussion I want to talk about playoff wide is I think we came into this not really knowing what to expect with no fans, the bubble, playing in the same arena. You thought it was going to be kind of weird, but to me, it hasn't been at all. It's been so intense. They've been getting after it, scrapping. It's been nuts to watch, and it's been awesome.
Shout out to the boys. If you told me there wasn't any fans, I couldn't tell. And the NHL, shout out to them for actually doing a pretty good job of creating an in-arena atmosphere.
Yeah, no. I was about to say,
you get the music and it's been amazing. The only time I noticed when there isn't fans really is I've rewatched sort of kind of the mic'd up stuff, and then you kind of hear the emptiness of the arena. But if you're just watching the game in real time, it feels like everyone's there.
Yeah, if you're watching the game, you can almost not tell because like you said, they're doing a great job with all the music and stuff, making sure that each team feels like it's home and away, even though they're just in the same arena the whole time. So I think.
Go ahead. Sorry, Carr.
No, I was just gonna say I think the NHL did a really good job, honestly.
Didn't they put it like a mandate? They said no fighting whatsoever.
No.
I don't know about
There's
that.
just so many fights. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work.
NHLPA's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work. That worked for the first 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure there was a scrap. And what was the first game? I think it was
Canes Rangers. It's Canes Rangers. You're
right. It was Canes Rangers.
I bet the Canes, and all you guys said was stupid.
Oh, Grant, you fucking fucked us on that one. You had us, man.
All right.
I said no. I was saying it since the matchup. I was like, Canes are gonna take the Rangers, no problem.
Aho, man, he's good, man. He is.
Dude, people forget the Canes made the Eastern Conference Finals. The Canes went farther than the Jackets. They're a good team. Everyone's like, "Oh, Rangers got Panair," and what are you gonna do?
All right. My next topic of discussion today is the Phoenix Coyotes closing out the Nashville Predators. A couple observations before we get into it. I saw this one coming. I think Phoenix is extremely underrated. Coming out of the West, you don't really see them in the Pacific. They're never on TV. But you're looking at Clayton Keller and Phil Kessel, who always just seems to find the back of the net, even when he's fat. Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
Stud.
It's
stud.
You got guys who contribute on a big level, and you got this Nashville team that seems to just never put it together. Am I wrong? Kara, go.
No, I don't think you're wrong. First of all, I completely agree with the point about Phil being productive, even though he's fat. Maybe that's what the Pens were missing this year. Who knows? But I don't know. I really wasn't expecting them to beat the Preds, to be honest with you. I didn't see that one coming. But
Really?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I was like, all right. Like,
if you don't watch the Yotes much, and I'm not saying I do, you don't really see that coming because you just, I mean,
yeah. And
the
like,
Preds are good. The Preds are who they are, but like that matchup,
they're okay, man.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
okay. I feel like the Coyotes are so overlooked all the time.
Good.
yeah.
The Preds are really good against a team like the Jets, or like a team that's gonna try to slug it out with us. And
God, that
the
Jets team.
Yotes want to kind of move the puck, and they want to like get vertically. They kind of play like an Eastern Conference team out there, and I mean, they
Agreed.
got talent now, man. They threw it together pretty quick, so like everyone's kind of catching up to the fact that they can put the puck in the net. I'm excited to watch
100%.
them. I mean, like I love watching the Coyotes play right now. I mean, that's, aside from the Jackets, that's like appointment viewing for me.
Let's talk about let's talk about Kemper though. He took 52 shots on goal today. That man just literally almost died today, and he still pulled out the win. Like 52 shots on goal. That's fucking a shit ton.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
and Kemper's good, man. He played in Minnesota, and he used to give the Avs a really hard time. Well, especially when the Avs sucked, but it doesn't matter. Darcy's a good goalie. Grant, you're muted, brother.
Yeah, speaking of,
I know I'm only unmuting when I have something to talk about, but I mute to like take the background knowledge.
Gotcha.
We got a lot.
Hey, speaking of,
That's what moved by Grant right there. Jackie
You're ahead of me, dude. You're ahead of me. Was that Boone? Was that Boone?
I'm sorry.
oh, you're ahead of me too. I just saw it.
I'm sorry. I ruined it.
Trent with the like.
And
real
Rocket,
time.
Andy said Boone wins.
Sorry, I'm
He said
sorry.
$20 Boone doesn't score. This is a Boone. No one took that back.
Trent, man.
No one took that
Hey.
back.
Grant, you're always a big Boone Jenner guy.
Moose knuckles, man.
Hold on, sorry. What's up? Oh shit.
Moose knuckles.
You're a big Boone Jenner guy, Grant.
Huge Boone Jenner guy in this house.
Hey, for all you lunch pail hockey fans out there, what we're celebrating, you might not understand listening to the audio on Sirius XM radio, but what we're talking about right now is Boone Jenner just scored. Grant Miller's roommates actually owe him $20, and it looks like the CBJs are going to wrap this one up, and Mitch Zerniak and Trent Dunn are looking pretty good on a parlay, too. So it's a good night for everyone here at Lunch Pail Hockey. Yeah.
It's nice to have. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
That was tight. That was, you were like, oh, look, that was cool to know that something good was going to happen. It was like,
Dude.
yeah.
I watched the Avs Blues game at my buddy's house last Sunday, the first game, the Blues buzzer beater game with Kadri.
God. You saw that live?
No, well, I was like a couple seconds behind because we were watching it on Hulu, and all of a sudden my phone, with like 30 seconds left, my phone just started blowing up, man. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And all of a sudden, here comes Kadri! What the like, I'm going.
Jesus Christ.
He's going nuts, man. Oh,
That was nutty, dude. After that first day, I knew that it was gonna be like a legit playoffs. Like,
Hey,
those were fun games
hot
going.
take right here, Grant. Hot take right here, Grant. Avs,
Mitch, I'm listening.
Avs going to the Stanley Cup, man. They're good. The Avs are
Don't
good.
get him
man.
going like that. Don't do that to Trent.
Avs.
Dude, what about the
Fuck
Flyers?
yeah.
Here's how you present that. Here's how you present that. You say that the qualifying round teams have an advantage over the round robin teams because they've been playing playoff intensity hockey. So like, you got that chance to bet the underdogs in the next round because like are the round robin teams going to be able to match the intensity? That's how you preface that.
I like that's a good.
That's
take.
your
a good
hot take.
That is
it's a great topic. Actually, I was going to bring that up. It's funny.
I think that's for the next one.
Well, here's the comment I'll make about it. I texted I was texting my buddy back in Denver today. He's like, "Hey, you nervous for the game tomorrow against Vegas?" And I was like, "Not really, man. I'm not really gonna be nervous until the round robin's over." And for all you Lunch Pail hockey fans out there, let's just get the fandomship across the board. Owner and president Grant Miller is a Columbus Blue Jackets fan. There's his roommate. Austin Cara, co-host and IT director, is a Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
Producer.
Sorry, producer. I'm sorry. Mitchell Zerniak, co-host, creative team,
Gambling expert.
Gambling expert,
Gambling addict.
and myself, Trenton Dunn, color commentator and host on the creative team as well. I'm an Colorado Avalanche fan. So there we go. There we have it. Just laying it out. We know it's a new show, introducing to all of our fans out there. I want to give a big shout out to the College of Worcester for producing all of us here. And so next topic of discussion. Let's give a quick, brief couple minutes to the Seattle Kraken. What do you guys think? We got to get that in there.
No.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Seattle Kraken.
That's a loaded question.
No, just the logo and the team, the location. Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it's a net positive.
Yeah. It's not a negative, that's for sure.
They've crushed sales. They've crushed even the Vegas Golden Knights as a new team.
I mean, here's the thing. If hockey's expanding, I'm glad to see it for the most part. It's like
that's a good thing.
Yeah. I agree. All right, good. We don't need to talk about it anymore. All right. Next topic.
Hey,
I want to talk about.
Let me chime in on a topic.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What do you guys think about today being all closeout games and literally all but one game is pretty much left, that every game is going to be a closeout game over or series over?
What do we still got?
Can I say that one?
We still got the Wild game, Wild Canucks.
Yep.
That's on.
Yeah.
Soon.
Can I take that one?
Yep.
I think that was pretty predictable, in my opinion. Grant, Toronto Maple Leafs just scored. You're taking a piss right now. I understand that. Just want you to know the Maple Leafs just scored.
No,
Nylander, yeah, he's been playing. He's had a good series. That sucks because you kind of want Elvis to have the shutout, but I mean,
all right.
It's my fault for getting up.
But yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Mitch, it was kind of predictable. I didn't think Florida had anything for the Islanders. At the end of the day, our first Rangers bet was pretty ambitious. At the end of the day, I didn't think that they were going to beat Carolina in a series.
That wasn't.
I think you did. I think you kind of did believe that.
I think.
No,
every time we talked, you're like Rangers.
Yeah. If we go back,
I thought they'd win a game.
If we go back to those text messages back 2 months ago when we were talking about,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we picked the Rangers.
Yeah, don't try to walk that back. I was the only one that thought the Canes would win.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Maybe
man.
it was
just the Canes train, man. The Canes are good.
Canes are good. Who else closed out?
I don't have on the Canes.
The Islanders.
Oh, Chicago.
The Islanders. No one's talking about the Islanders. Not that we should, but
we just mentioned that while you were in the bathroom. We were just talking about it actually.
Okay,
so.
Yeah.
My bad.
No one's. I don't think.
Did you miss that part?
My bad.
Yeah, Florida's just not very good, man. And Bobrovsky clearly might be overpaid there. I don't know.
I mean.
Oh,
No,
fuck,
no.
Grant.
You go.
Wait, no, they score again, dude.
No, they didn't.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
it's 3-2.
you
It's Johnny
shitting
T. Yeah, it's Johnny T. Oh,
Trent.
God.
Oh shit!
Frank, can you share your screen, dude? We need to watch this game, man. This is
Hey, wait, no.
important.
Let me do it because I have it on one of my screens.
All right.
No.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, that's something.
Oh, it's 6. They got 6 men now. All right, I didn't know.
What the fuck? You just commented on me saying that they shouldn't have pulled the goalie.
Jesus
I didn't say
God.
that.
Yes, you did.
How did they miss that?
He just commented on me saying they pulled the goalie with 4 minutes left.
He threw the second half time. He was like, fuck off.
I'm not nervous, but I'm not in a good spot right now either.
I'm not in a good headspace.
You definitely can't cry.
Mother.
You know what this all started with, Bill?
Wait, can you guys see my screen or not?
Yeah, I can
No,
see.
it's choppy, dude.
It's
It's choppy.
choppy.
I'm not gonna watch your screen.
Well, you have a TV in front of you, Grant.
Yeah.
It's an asinine move to watch my stream.
You
All
dick.
right. Hey, for our next topic of discussion over these next couple of minutes, I'm going to recommend that we
It's just gonna be Jackets Leafs is the next topic.
just talk exactly. A topic of discussion is going to be Jackets Leafs for the next 2 minutes.
Wow.
Well, we're going to
Good
talk
block.
about we're going to talk about Grant's potential alcoholism over the next month if they lose this game. And we're going to talk about Tortorella's rage at the end of this game if they lose, and what's going to happen to a reporter if they ask the wrong question.
Oh god.
We're good enough defensively to see this through.
I can sense Grant's stress right now. I can see it through the
screen.
I
don't.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it. I can definitely feel it. Oh, here we go.
It's palpable.
Oh my God! How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
Trent, you got to give it 2 seconds.
It's good. I'm more than 2 ahead of you, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna lose Grant mid-pod here to a heart attack.
I don't like. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah. How
does the puck get stuck in that?
That's hockey, man.
And it goes to the neutral zone for. Oh fuck.
All right, Grant. Let me just. Do you want me to tell you what happens as I see it? Because I'm ahead of you clearly.
No.
You're gonna freak him out.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Right. I think we're all behind you, Trent.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I need a poker face from Trent Dunn. He's not gonna really do it. He's just gonna be like, That's what he's gonna do.
That's absolutely. Oh man.
Deep shit.
Oh God!
Shut up, dude. Stop fucking with us.
I'm kidding.
Oh God.
All right, hey, go ahead and get your thoughts ready, Grant. I don't expect you to think about anything right now, but
give me literally a minute.
I don't know how literally a minute.
Cara and Mitch, we're going to talk about most disappointing teams of the East, most impressive teams of the East, most disappointing teams of the West, most impressive teams of the West. Have that in your mind in about 40 seconds.
All right.
I mean, I had most disappointing for me. Like I thought.
Grant, we're gonna wait till the end of the game. Right?
I'll sit it out.
Yeah, because you have to repeat that question.
I like the topic, but like, oh my god, fuck.
Oh, holy shit! Oh my god, 3 goals in 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
2 minutes. Holy fuck! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
They were up fucking 3-0.
I gotta see Twitter. I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it out.
Oh my god!
Dear God.
This is
All right, so that's not ideal. But the Jackets have also been there, done that.
That's very true.
I don't think I can do this, guys. I'll be honest.
for all our lovely fans tuning in, the Leafs just scored 3 in a row in what 2 minutes,
Within
2.5 minutes.
There's 20 seconds left in the game. Like,
literally 3 minutes ago, the Jackets were up 3-0.
That is actually insane.
This pause moment is brought to you by Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get a Milwaukee's best sponsorship.
This potential heart attack by Grant Miller is brought to you by DirecTV. Tune in tonight. Yeah.
God. Well, looks like this game.
All right.
Something.
All right. Well, hey, extra hockey, boys. We got extra hockey. That's all we need to focus on now.
True.
Sitting on the couch.
Hey, Grant, if you want to sit this one out.
I mean, I got intermission. Like I can talk through intermission.
All right, Grant, if you want to sit this one out, it's cool, man. You don't have to stay around.
No, like I said, I'll talk through intermission, but like I don't like 20 seconds. Like you had every chance at an empty netter. Like I don't.
That's yeah, I don't know.
Man, yeah, here's something about the NHL and the NHL playoffs. If I've learned, you just never know what's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Very
you can never get comfortable.
Yeah, I know. We all know that. That's a very base level take. Like I don't like.
It's not a base level.
Hockey is. Hockey's a wild sport, man.
He's mad right now. He's mad right now. He's mad. Justifiable.
I
he's mad right now.
I was like, yeah, we'll talk through it. And then Trent was like, maybe you just don't talk for a little bit. Then like 2 seconds later, the game's tied. I'm like, okay, Trent obviously knew what happened. Like,
all right. So here's my next topic of discussion: is 2014 when Simon brought his fat white trash friends from Minnesota to Lumberjack, and the Avs and the Wild were playing in the playoffs. And we lost in overtime that night to them in the Game 7. Yeah, I was about to shit a brick. So I'm right where you're at.
Let it rip.
That was, but not surprising that we lost one of our main guys there. That was I'll be honest with you. I was ahead. I was definitely ahead, and it took all of me to not react.
I saw you being quiet like this. I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
dude.
For what it's worth,
What is he doing?
Yeah, like I just thought that
about
to get stressful.
That was my giveaway. Probably it was like
I was like,
I can't believe this happened.
fuck.
I mean, that was literally what 3 goals in 2 minutes.
Well, Kara.
Literally.
Well, it's not just for Grant. Kara, if we win tonight, we got $900 coming at us.
Really?
So, yeah, the jacket. We need the jackets to win, man. Like we're all for the jackets right now.
Yeah.
So that was a big blow to everybody here at Lunch Pail Hockey. Yeah, we're all reeling.
I thought we were moving on to the moose knuckles, dude. Now we're freaking got to sit here and watch this game.
Yeah, now I gotta fucking watch overtime and think about it for the next 20 minutes. What the fuck?
Hey, that's playoff hockey right there, man. That's playoff hockey.
Hey, invite Grant back. Be like, hey, Grant, sorry you left, man. We want you back.
Nah, he joins on.
We should probably just leave that alone for a little bit till he wants to come back.
He's upset. He's upset.
He's for sure upset.
He's upset.
I would be too.
As I would too. I would be too. All right, so boys, give it to me. Let's talk about the East first, because time zone comes first. Talk to me about most disappointing teams you've seen. We've already talked about Pittsburgh, so don't even bring it up. But anybody else who's just been
Pittsburgh's definitely number 1.
Pittsburgh, dude.
But
I got that.
Anyone else right now?
Most disappointing.
Blue Jackets right now.
Okay, great point. But you're literally coming, Carl, hang on a second. You're literally coming off last night. Your captain gets fired up, scores a hat trick, and wins your team the game in overtime to take the lead against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Granted, you're the underdog too. So I can't say it's a disappointment yet. Plus, this game isn't over. So
fair point.
I don't know if I agree with that.
The last 2 minutes were disappointing.
The last 2 minutes were definitely disappointing, especially for my wallet. Like, I'm thinking about, what am I going to bet tomorrow? And if I got 900 extra to play with, I'm probably going to bet a lot bigger tomorrow than I would if I didn't have it. Does that make sense?
All on red, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So
right now, at this point, since the NHL playoffs start, most disappointing team in the East got to be the Bruins. I mean, the Bruins have just looked
big facts.
Like
bro,
cheeks.
Great point. Mitchell Zerniak, great point. Where have they been, dude?
Dude, I just want to punch Marchand in the face.
Yeah, who doesn't?
That guy sucks.
The round robin games scare the shit out of me because they're the quote unquote best teams.
They're important, man. Home. Actually, there's no home ice, so it's not fucking important. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
But I mean, you're the 1 seed. You're playing quote unquote the weaker teams. You know, no such really thing in the NHL. But it is important. You know, you're getting in your groove. You're establishing yourself and getting that chemistry built before you get into a series. Plus, the round robin teams have all. They deserve to be where they're at. Yep. Right. I know it's a different format, but they all consistently played well throughout the year, so they deserve that. But at the same time, those games do scare me because it's like you got these teams coming off playing a very intense 5-game series in the first round, quote unquote, and now the round robin teams just jump in, and it's like which one of those round robin teams is going to match the intensity? And that scares the shit out of me as an Avs fan. I know we're playing well,
Yeah.
But it's still like it's a scary thought, just like we just saw with the Blue Jackets, letting up 3 goals in 2 minutes. That's a scary thought.
That's a scary reality, Trent.
That's the scariest thought.
That is scary. So let me ask you
this.
this.
That's scary, man.
Who would you not want to play right now?
Yeah, good question.
Well, before the playoffs even started, I think you've heard me say this before. I didn't want to play the Blues in a series. Like how big they are and their physicality, dude. Like game to game, I think we can beat them. As you saw, I think we outplayed them that one win, and improved our speed. But in a 7-game series, dude.
Yeah, imagine that 7-game series.
Yeah, that's.
Dude, there was 70 hits in that one game. 70.
Jesus.
That I don't know. Like I think the average hit in a game is like 30 to 40, maybe. Like I don't know. That might even be high. Yeah, like
that's
70.
Like a shit ton.
That's a lot.
That's a physical game right there.
That is a physical, and that's a round robin game, man. Like that was a lot of hits. So like I guess I would have said the Blues, but they're kind of playing like shit right now. So like currently,
I'd be scared of.
Maybe
I'm scared of the.
It'd be out of the. All right, well, okay. Let me ask me this: Are you talking about out of the West right now?
Yeah,
as an Avs fan.
Yeah.
Man,
dude, Flames, man, they're fiery right now.
That they are.
They're
unintended.
That's a great call, but at the same time, they're also playing a shit Jets team.
Yeah.
Like I expect the Flames to roll that series.
Those teams just like beat the shit out of each other.
The Flames, Jets.
Dude,
literally the Flames yesterday, literally the first freaking second. 2 dudes are just just like beating the shit out of each other.
I was hoping so badly the Oilers and Flames would have duked it out in the first round.
Yeah.
Just because they fight all the time.
That's a very disappointing. Outside of the, I'm sorry to just like jump around, but outside of the,
you're okay.
Just being awful. The Oilers, man, just losing to the Black. I mean, we called the Blackhawks winning that series, but like.
We did, man. It was kind of predictable. And like, it's not disappointing at this point. Like, they got McDavid, but that team just never produces, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. They just never really scare me.
What do we?
I don't think.
What do we think about our?
Let's get back to topic. Hang on. Let's get back to topic here. So we talked about disappointing teams.
Yeah,
we're branching out here.
On the disappointing teams aspect, I was going to say, I mean, have we really seen much from the Capitals?
Dude, Kara, great point, man.
Yeah. I mean, I really haven't.
They went down against a very good Philly Flyers team, which is going to be one of my last points.
Right. We'll get to that.
But yeah, you're right, man. Like that's kind of a disappointing round robin team. Let's talk about the Dallas Stars.
Oh, okay.
They've kind of sucked, in my opinion. They kind of don't look good at all, and they don't like. I think they have one of the best blue lines in the league, if not the best, with what they're rolling. But they just haven't shown up. Like they just have like no desire to even be here right now. Yeah. And like I said, maybe it's a round robin thing. Maybe they get a fire lit under their ass when they get in an actual series because they're going to. They're guaranteed that. But, it's kind of scary, though, if you're a Dallas fan. Like, where are they at?
It's definitely a disappointing performance from the Stars. We'll see if they could pick up the intensity in an actual series because, as you said, that's really the thing. But I don't know.
Coming off last year, too, like – They had a successful season. I mean, they lost on an overtime shot by Patrick Maroon against the Blues in Game 7 in the second round. That's not a bad season. That's a good step. But you want to build on that, and right now it doesn't seem like they are. And I don't know. I've always been a believer. I like Jamie Benn a lot, and Tyler Seguin's okay. Like I don't know, whatever. Yeah. I wouldn't want him on my team, but he's a good player, and I know that. But he doesn't seem to, like, elevate his game in the playoffs like some guys do, to me.
Yeah. They've been together so long, Seguin and Ben and Corey Perry.
And that's a great point, Mitch. Like, at what point does that, like, they've been together so long. Great. What has it produced?
Yeah, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So most disappointing teams in the West for me. I don't really know if this is a disappointment, but the Winnipeg Jets just kind of suck. I talked about the Dallas Stars. Anybody got anyone else? I hate Minnesota, so they always disappoint me because I hate them.
Well, we'll see. Their game's coming up. It might start soon, actually.
Yeah, well, if the Jackets don't win, it's not going to mean anything for Mitchell and I. So
I mean,
that's scary. Scary.
$900 later.
God
Anyways, all right. Most impressive teams in the East. Talk to me.
I hate to say it, but it has to be the Flyers.
Yep.
100%.
I hate to say it, but
Flyers right now.
Dude, they look so good. They look so good.
I honestly think they might have a cup run in them.
Yeah.
With the way they're playing.
Philly is definitely.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know how the bracket's going to line up exactly, but them and the Lightning would be tough to play. I think the Flyers could take the Lightning one-on-one. I think.
I agree with. I think I agree with that too. With the way they've been playing.
I think
Flyers. I think Flyers. If they play the Bruins, man, I think they just. That's gonna be a hell of a series. I mean, if you think.
See, I disagree. I disagree. I think the Bruins are kind of like. I don't think they're up for it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think they're kind of just like, fucking lackluster right now. But I mean, they're still good. I mean, they're still the Bruins, So I think
they're a good team. I expect them to beat whoever they play in the next round, whoever that may be. But I don't see them advancing past the Flyers, the Lightning, maybe even the Capitals. If the Capitals play the Bruins one-on-one, I don't know if I see the Bruins beating them in a series. If they just
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Imagine if the Lightning and the Avs played each other in the Stanley Cup. Those games might be. I might take the over on every single game.
We're gonna get to the West here in about 30 seconds, but Eastern Conference Finals. Who you got, Kara? And we're gonna update this every week, granted. So just you don't have to stick it in stone.
Before we get into that, do you based off of what we know now, do you have an idea of who's going to play each other in the brackets?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's all just going to depend on these next couple of days with the seeds. So I mean, not if it ended right. I honestly don't know to the best of my knowledge. So that's probably not.
So let me ask you this, right? So the Canadians and the Chalks, they technically won, but they're the 12th seed. So does that technically make them still the lowest seed possible? Or are they still going to probably play the?
So I can't say that in the West. Like whoever wins tomorrow between Avs and Vegas will likely get Chicago.
So, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
which Grant's roommates have a lot to say about, and I'm sure Kevin Gold would too. Yeah. But.
Yeah, we got to get one of these days. We got to get a guest appearance from good old KG.
Here's what we gotta like set some rules for him because he's not gonna shut up.
Hey, Trent, shut the fuck up, all right? I don't want to hear about the fucking Avs, dude.
He's like, hey man, remember when we won the cup back in 2010? Yeah. I'd be like, hey, remember when I beat your ass? Hey, remember when I beat your ass in the hallway a couple times? Yeah, I remember that too. You little fucker.
Happy beat his ass on the course.
Hey, remember when you were my grand little and I told you to shut up? All right, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, good old.
Hey, what's the time? Did the Jackets game start?
Yeah, it just started up. I'm at 19:30ish right now.
I'm at 19.
Boys, I say we watch this. I say we keep the show going until this game's over at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Trent, what's the time on the game for you?
He's a few seconds. Mine's at 1934.
We all are, and I'm at 1933, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Can we keep counting?
I'm still at
4.
34. What the fuck?
Stopped at 23. So I'm probably a good 20 seconds ahead of you guys.
No, that you're literally we're counting down. That's what I'm at too. So we're good.
I'm a little delayed, but whatever. I don't care if you guys react. I got nothing on this game.
Well, yeah, we lost our catalyst for that one. So, all right, boys. Western Conference most impressive teams. Go.
The Detroit Red Wings.
Has to be
The Red Wings look great, man.
I would say Coyotes, especially after our discussion.
Dude, they look good.
I mean, for me personally, because I wasn't expecting it personally because I didn't watch a lot of Coyotes hockey.
That's true. That's true.
It's just for me personally, I was a little surprised.
Cora, for me, I was. I know they're a good team, but also who they're playing. I don't think Nashville was great, man. I totally expected Phoenix to beat them. So like, they're a good team. I wouldn't say that like super impressive. I don't know. That's not there for me.
Sure, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the team? Who'd you go see? You went and saw Nashville play.
Buffalo, super elite matchup. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the under on this one.
Yeah. It was pretty sure it was 1-0, so that makes sense. Yeah.
1-0 in shootouts.
Yeah. Super entertaining game. I don't know. For me, I got 3. Third being Calgary. I thought they beat a Winnipeg team that they should have beat, but they look good doing it.
That they did, for sure.
They look good doing it. Vegas was impressive. They went 2-0 so far, and they play tomorrow for the first place in their round robin. But no surprises here. First for me, coming out of Colorado. I mean, I try not to be a super biased fan when I can, but the boys look good. And watching these games, I haven't seen a team that looks faster than the Avs right now, to be completely honest with you. And I'm super happy with how they played and just won games and, just putting talent on display, honestly.
Yeah, they're a fun team to watch. They're fast. And, I mean, shit, out of any team in the West, I guess I'm rooting for them, too. Fuck it.
Well, I appreciate the support. I would expect that, Kara. After all the love I've given out east to the Pens, I kind of expect that.
Don't worry. I mean, you already have Grant's roommates to fucking oppose you.
I've got a lot of people who just want to oppose the Colorado Avalanche. It's like, yeah.
Fun fact: the person who's making the logo for Lunch Pail Hockey is a Wild fan.
Oh my god!
Not like huge. She's like, all right, yeah, I understand the Wild kind of suck.
It's a she.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a she.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Michelle if she's listening.
Shout out to Michelle. Michelle, we're big fans of you.
Yeah, doing God's work with our logo.
Doing Lunch Pail Hockey, man. Gotta love it.
What do you? Where'd Mitch go? I was about to say. Mitch just
vanished. Where'd our boy go, man? I brought up the Avs and he just left.
We were me and Grant were talking. And it was like, wait, were you there when we were talking about how we were all at Mitch's when you guys were in Pittsburgh that one night? We were watching that Avs game, but we couldn't be too loud because his wife was sleeping.
Yeah, 100%. And the Avs won in overtime. We were all fucking hammered. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that was a good,
absolutely. How could I forget?
It was a good weekend.
It was a great weekend, man. I had a great time. I want to come back.
Dude, do
when
it.
I fucking can.
Do that.
I can't.
Watch
I wish
Jurassic Park.
If we had these puppies in Baghdad, we would have won the war in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Fucking air sirens for a pterodactyl attack. That was a good night.
Dude, those scenes, man, that's absurd. Hey, do you think Grant's having a panic attack right now?
Definitely stressed. how stressed.
He's got somewhat of comfort with the series lead.
Exactly. So like, but I feel like Grant's also one of those guys where if they lose, he'll be like, "Oh, it's all hopes lost. Like we're gonna be fucking done."
That's true. He gets super down.
Yeah.
He gets super down. He's a very depressing hockey fan.
Yeah, he really
I'm just not like that. I'm always like I don't know. Use it as fuel. Like, hey, we played like shit. Fuck that. Let's come out excited next game. Like, I know we didn't play like to our ability. And granted, I know I'm not on the team, but like synonym for life too, though, right? Like, hey, get your ass kicked. We'll fucking bounce back. Like, let's go, boys. You know,
it's good philosophy to live by.
It is what it is. Let's bounce back.
But also, we know we can do better. Grant's been a Jackets fan all his life, so that's not exactly a.
Yeah, that's true. That's like a Browns fan, man.
It's a hard road.
That is a hard road.
For me as a Pens fan, it's like, oh yeah, we can bounce back. It's like it's Pens. They can usually do that. Can you say the same about the Jackets? Sometimes.
The thing with the Jackets is it's like if you draft an elite talent like they have before, at some point it's like they struggle to keep big name all-stars.
They really do. They really do.
And it's like, do guys want to play there? Like, you know, you got to ask yourself that question realistically if you're a Jackets fan. And I don't mean that like in any like sort of way, but like they need to establish themselves like as a brand, because right now, especially in that conference, let alone division, it's like there's so many teams that these big name either unrestricted free agents or big time draft picks after their ELC is up want to go play for a big name like an original six, you know?
Exactly, yeah, that's a good point. Establishing a brand. That's a good point, because I don't know if the Jackets don't really have one.
And like to an extent, the Avs have battled that a little bit. Like early 2000s wasn't really a problem for us. We were very successful, winning cups, making the finals consistently. Like had a good run, but then you hit like 15 years of just kind of a dark age. And it kind of the same thing happened, man. You like small market, not the biggest brand, obviously, probably because you're losing. I don't know. It all kind of all feeds into each other, and it's really like the chicken or the egg. What comes first? But until you establish that, man, like guys don't want to play there. So kudos to coaches or players who can come in and change the culture, because that's very underrated and hard to do.
What,
in my opinion?
What do you think that Tortorella is good over there? Is a good coach for the Jackets?
That's a tough question. First of all, okay, let me give the guy some props for his career. I think he's had a wonderful career as a coach on a lot of different levels, be it NHL or international. I know he's done wonders for USA team as well.
Right.
I mean, I can't knock his fire. I know he's intense. I know sometimes it can bite him in the ass, but I love his passion. Oh my God, heads up. Oh, tense. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Yeah,
I'm watching it too.
I love his passion. It's hard to knock a guy when that guy, like 36 hours ago, was lighting a fire under Pierre-Luc Dubois' ass, and then about 24 hours ago, Pierre-Luc Dubois had scored a hat trick, and the Jackets had the lead in the series.
Right.
So that's the sign of a good coach in my eyes.
I agree. I think he's a good fit in Columbus. I think it's what they need. They need that kind of passion in a coach to kind of light a fire under them. You know, as you said, it's like I think it kind of keeps them together and makes them play well.
I agree. I don't necessarily think, like, I say it's like it's hard to build the culture, it's hard to build a brand, and kudos to the guys. But like doing it as a coach is kind of hard too. It's like obviously you need to win, but you're also working with your roster, and there's so many people working through that process to build that. And
well, I mean that's a very interesting issue that you brought up about guys not wanting to play there. It's like I don't know how exactly you fix something like that. That's a tough thing to fix.
I mean, if you're an NHL free agent and you're at the top of your game and you know you're wanted, do you want to go play for the Florida Panthers? I mean, honestly, like.
Yeah, I mean, no, you don't.
I'm not saying they don't have good players. Obviously, they made the playoffs. Like they gave the Islanders a fight. I love Brian Boyle, but like, realistically, like, how many other teams would you rather play for than them?
Yeah,
it's an honest question. Like, I'm not knocking them at all, but it's just like they don't like. There are teams that just don't have that coveted brand,
right?
And that's where guys want to be. You know, they want to be on the Maple Leafs. They want to be on the Rangers. They want to be on the Blackhawks. Even if the Blackhawks are down, you know, like guys want to play for them.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know. They want to be on the Penguins.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll throw that in there for you.
I was gonna say it, but I'm not gonna need some Penguins moral support after today.
But here begs the next question though. It's like, how unacceptable and disappointing is it when those kinds of brands don't produce? Like Pittsburgh this past couple of years. But my bigger point, the Detroit Red Wings. Like, what in the world, man? Like,
I don't know.
They made the playoffs for 28 straight years. Was it 28? I don't know. They made the playoffs for a lot of years, and that's great. But, God, is hockey different without them? Like, it doesn't even seem like they're even in the league right now. Like, it's just different. And I'm an Avs fan. I hate the Wings, but I could admit hockey's better with them good.
Sure.
I mean,
make healthier competition.
It's a great franchise. It really is. Yeah. And kind of miss them, man. Like, I miss them being around. Like, I want the rivalry back.
No, I agree. I mean, shit, that's, a healthy rivalry. I mean, shit, whenever, like, Pittsburgh's playing the Flyers or Capitals, it's, like, usually some good shit happening. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of need
100%.
that. But in terms of big brands not producing, I mean, I still have, and speaking of the Jackets, I still have the Jackets defeating the Lightning from last year in my mind.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, that's kind of hockey, right? And that's why I love hockey. It's like, just because you're a big brand doesn't necessarily guarantee you success.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, to an extent, like the point I was making, guys want to play for the big brands. Honestly, I believe that's why Panarin left to go to the Rangers. I think that's pretty, like, broad daylight. That's why he left.
Understandable. Though, I mean, he's probably interesting for him now.
Yeah, interesting for him now for sure. But at the same time, especially when you hit the playoffs, man, it's like, look at that Jacket series last season. Every wild card team won the series last season. That was the first time that's ever happened in NHL history.
Yeah.
You know?
That was a crazy.
Like,
I kind of sometimes I forget how crazy that entire playoff series was. Or
the Avs were an 8 seed. They were the 8 seed. They beat the 1 seed Calgary Flames 4-1 in the series.
Didn't you go to a Avs game live during the playoffs that year? Was that year?
No, I saw them play against the Predators.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they won the game. They lost the series though. But that year we weren't ready. I mean, we made the playoffs and that was great. It was really exciting, but yeah, we were. I kind of, I didn't expect us to win.
Oh, there. What's up, Mitch?
Oh my God!
Welcome back, buddy.
What the fuck, man?
I've been here the whole time.
All right, Mitch.
He's
okay, you're going to just get up and walk out again? All right, that's cool. Kiski. That's sweet. Yeah.
Kiski. Go Kiski, man. Dude, Mitch is literally living in the same building I lived in when I was 15.
What's up, Trent?
All right, Mitch. Let me hear, since you had a nice little departure there.
I don't know what you're
let me hear
about.
your... Let me go back on the last topic, since we've talked about a lot since you've left.
That's awesome.
Tell me your most impressive teams, Western Conference. Go.
Not the Avs. No. The Avs look good. I like the Avs. I think the Knights, like, they can score some points. And Fleury can get hot, win them a Stanley Cup. That's a hot take, but I think the Knights look good. The Avs and Knights play tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see who wins that game. I think the Avs will win that game, but you never know.
I don't know. We'll see. We met them twice in the series, or twice this year, and blew them out both times.
Really?
I think the scores were like 7-2 and 5-1. Like, just crushed them both times. So, but obviously that doesn't mean jack shit at this point.
Right.
Like, it really doesn't. Hey, Mitch, we talked about something I want your opinion on in a second. Finish your Western Conference.
Yeah.
Impressive teams.
Yeah, I like the Flames because they're scrappy. I know they beat a shitty Jets team, but
That's
I do
exactly
like
what
the
I
Flames.
said.
It's tough to say. I mean, like if I had to put all my money on one team that I feel good about, it'd probably be the Avs.
Copy that.
Coming out of the West. Yeah.
Nick Foligno is about to fight Morgan Riley. All right. So we talked about how big name players don't want to play for small brand teams. Like, guys who are drafted high end up leaving, like the Blue Jackets. Like, a lot of guys have left the Blue Jackets and they want to go play for the Pens or the Red Wings or whoever else that has a big brand. But then, is that true when you got these big brand teams that lose to, these smaller market teams in the playoffs? So it's like, what is it? Is it true that these players leave for the bigger brand? I think so. But is it also true that they're so God, Grant's gonna have a heart attack. Is it also true that these teams are better? Yeah, they did.
Oh shit. Oh, dude.
Well,
that.
we
Oh my god.
Oh my God, dude. Trent. Can we start this? Can we start episode 2 over tomorrow? They seriously scored?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's over.
Trent. Well, we can say that not only the Pens let us down, the Jackets let us down too.
Well, hey, the series is tied 2-2. The Jackets aren't done.
It's gonna be a big game.
Trent, I'm solely talking about what I'm talking about right now.
Oh.
Yeah, Cara, we just lost $900.
Dude. Yeah, that sucks.
We didn't bet $900, but we had $900.
We didn't bet 900, but yeah, we could have won 900, and it just walked out the door. Now, granted, it was coming literally right at us in a dump truck for a second there, but then the Maple Leafs scored 3 goals in 2 minutes. So,
rolled right out.
And then there were 2 flat tires, and they took the truck back down.
Yeah, and then the truck caught on fire and it exploded on the way out. Yeah.
Well, the Wild just scored anyway, so.
Oh, Jesus God.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Last topic of discussion. All right, we'll chalk it up here.
All right.
Give me your conference finals on both sides. Who you got?
Whew.
The Wings and the Senators.
Yeah, definitely on the Wings and Senators. And I'm probably gonna go Kings and Sharks on the West.
Jesus
What do you guys think?
For the East, I think Flyers are definitely going to make it.
I agree.
Lightning?
I agree.
Hot take.
I agree with that.
Flyers, Lightning?
Flyers, Canadians.
Oh, really?
No fucking way.
Well, that's a hot take.
Flyers and Canadians. No, because the Flyers and Canadians are going to play each other.
They probably will.
Yeah, it'll probably be the Flyers. I would say the Flyers and the Bruins.
What's different about this year, though, it's not by division. Like, it's reseeded every round.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
It's weird.
So it's really hard to predict, like, who's going to play each other.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So you don't know that. So, like, okay, just hypothetically, we're not looking at the bracket. Which two teams are going to the conference finals in the East? Which two teams are going in the West?
Mine's Flyers Lightning.
I agree with Cara.
I'm saying Flyers Bruins.
Oof.
In the West, I'm gonna say, that's tough. I'm gonna say Knights Avs.
Mitchell?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to piss Trent off.
I'm gonna say Wild and
Wild and the Flames.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say Wild and the Bruins. They're not even in the West, yeah.
Wild and the Kraken?
Yeah. Let's go with the Kraken.
All right, Mitch, here are your West picks.
All right, West picks coming at you. Blues, Avs.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Blues Avs too. I think the Blues are playing like shit, but I don't know. I don't think that's sustainable. I think the Blues obviously won the Cup last year for a reason. By and large, not that different of a team from that. Granted, odd season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Flyers, Lightning.
I think
Blues Avs is my pick.
I think the Blues Knights game is too hard to kind of like put that into play because the Blues and Knights, they played, Blues gave up 6 goals, but they were up in that game, and they also saw that the Avs won the night before. So basically, even if they did win, I know they're playing for the 2nd seed, but even if they did win, it's pretty much a done deal that the Avs or somebody else was going to get. It was definitely a done deal that the Avs. If the Knights didn't beat the Blues, the Avs pretty much had a done deal, and I think the Blues played the Avs pretty fucking well. I
agree, and this is probably gonna sound biased. I still thought the Avs looked better in that game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I thought they were faster, but it was a hard game. Like I said, 70 hits recorded in that game.
Yeah,
that's insane.
As a fan, I would love to see a 7-game series with the Avs and Blues Western Conference.
That would be a real interesting series.
Holy shit!
I'd be where Grant is right now. I'd be on the floor. I'd be having a heart attack.
That would be a series.
I probably couldn't fly. I couldn't fly that week, boys. I'd be on pins and needles. Oh my god.
Dude, imagine that. Imagine Bruins, Flyers, and Avs, Blues all going 7-game series in the conference finals. Gosh.
Which brings me to my last point of the night. We talked about the round-robin games, how they don't bring as much intensity as these series. Are these round-robin teams going to be able to bring up the intensity when they get into a series? But notice every single one of us predicted conference finals of round-robin teams.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
True.
I think the Hurricanes. I think the Hurricanes have a shot to make some noise in the East, but I don't like any other team like in the West that has a shot outside of the 4 round robin teams.
I agree. I don't think the West is as strong as the East this year. The East is definitely the stronger conference, but the West brings some pretty damn good teams. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I just think the West is super top heavy.
Yeah,
It's very top heavy.
That's a good way
I
to
agree
put
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's very top heavy.
Like those 4 teams are freaking awesome. You know, I mean, I could see the Canadians beating the Flyers or beating the Caps or beating a team that they shouldn't beat again.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
The East across the board is the better conference. But yeah, you're right. The West is very top heavy in my opinion, comparatively.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and I think if we're
we'll
gonna,
but I say that, dude. Chicago might play the Avs in the first round if Avs beat the Vegas Knights tomorrow, and there's no saying that Chicago's not going to win a couple games in that series. You just don't know. You just never know.
Yeah, well,
4-2. I would say 4-2. 4-2 Avs.
You think the Lightning thought that last year when they rolled up against the Blue Jackets?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they thought that.
No, that's true.
It's hockey. That's hockey, man. You never know.
Yeah, man. You literally just never know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see unless Phil Kessel just has an outstanding series. I mean,
he might. He's had them before.
Yeah. That fat, chubby motherfucker.
Fucking hot dogs.
Hot dogs and Diet Coke or whatever.
I fucking miss him on the Pens.
I know, man. We really could have used a couple goals a day from him.
Yeah. Is what it is.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Well, let's see the over-unders tomorrow. Nah, dude. We gotta call it. We gotta call it for a couple days. Let the rounds develop.
Yeah, then we'll have some good stuff to talk about. But no,
wait, are you serious?
What?
Dude, I'm trying to put in tomorrow.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
You text me tomorrow.
All right, you talked me into it.
Shit, man. Dude, you talked me
All right,
into
guys.
it.
We really need to slow down. We need to give it a couple days. All right, we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, let me slap your tummy. Let me go slap your tummy.
Let me slap your tummy. Hey, great thing about it is I get to live for free at Kiski. Awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about the cut in audio there. Pretty abrupt, but some of the audio after that initial conversation got a little bit corrupted there. Just wanted to thank anyone who tuned in to listen to this first episode. Obviously, a lot of us guys are still new to this whole thing and still working out how to properly edit these and, get them out to you guys. So just wanted to say thanks for tuning in to the first episode of Lunch Pail Hockey. We're going to have more episodes to come, and hopefully we'll start to give them a little bit more polish and direction with our discussions and topics. But thanks again for tuning in, and see you guys next time.